Hello and welcome back to Clair to Lune from scratch. Okay, I'd like to do something a little unusual moving forward from this point on. We've got a lot of notes to cover. It's going to get more complex. So I thought I'd introduce a couple of new mnemonics to help us remember the names of the notes a little easier. Now, there's been a couple of traditional ones that teachers have used, the FACE and all good boys do fine, and all cows eat grass, things like that. I thought I'd update the little mnemonic game to really tie in more closely to our use of the clefs themselves as note readers. So this is what I came up with, and would love to get your feedback. If you find it helpful, great. If not, let me know and I'll adjust it, okay? But this is what I came up with over here. As you know, this is the G clef, okay? So called because this is supposed to indicate where the G note is on that second line from the bottom, okay? So G clef reading up, we know that this note over here is G. Reading up, going to the next line, G, A, B, this is B over here, B, C, D, okay, D, E, F. And so the mnemonic I came up with for fun is going to be a great big dog fur. It's silly, yes, I know, but it's something to remember. Great big dog fur, okay? Now, for the F clef on the bottom, again, noting that this is supposed to indicate where the F is, that second line down. So we're going to start with the F over here, F, and read down, like I've been doing in these lessons. F, D, B, and G. And then we're going to use the following mnemonic for that, okay? Fall, down, ball, game. Okay? Fall, down, ball, game, just again as a reminder that we are reading down line by line, okay? And you'll probably notice that I've kind of left out the first lines. Again, if you want to add a little extra thing, we could do something like, I don't know, this is an E, by the way, on that line over here, so you can go, ew, over here for the G clef. Ew, great big dog fur. And for the F clef area, you can simply add the A, okay? That's an A above the F. A, fall, down, ball, game. So again, let me just kind of show you on the keyboard what that looks like. Okay, you can start with the G clef over here. Great big dog fur. You see how we skip line by line to get those notes. Great big dog fur. And if you want to add the ew, E, ew, great big dog fur, and that's a way for us to find those line notes very quickly. Okay, and then conversely, F clef over here. Okay, fall, down, ball, game. F, D, B, G. Okay, if you want to add the A, you go A, fall, down, ball, game. And you can see again the lines skip the spaced notes in between. So again, there are many mnemonics out there. This is just one I thought would be kind of unique in particular and specifically designed to be easy to remember. Okay, so anyway, we're going to use that for tackling the next measures going forward. And trust me, it's going to get a little more difficult with the notes, just reading the notes and several other aspects of the next portion of music. Okay, so another thing I want to kind of introduce here is a couple more mnemonics for the rhythm. If you recall, we were talking about how to fit 3 notes as opposed to 2 notes per beat and how that changes the feel and timing of the notes. And we came up with the mnemonic bumblebee for 3 notes in a beat and then buzzing for 2 notes in a beat. And I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of the technology I have here. This program that I'm using to read the music is called MusicReader. And one of the coolest things about MusicReader is the fact that you can add text and other stamps. And I'm going to go ahead and do so here. And I'm going to put in the words B. And we're going to go ahead and add that on as a text stamp. And I'm going to do that right over here in this new section that we're going to work on. And I can kind of adjust the size of that to fit those 3 notes over here. Bumblebee. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this text just, again, as a visual cue. And add a new one. And then now we're going to add buzz. And I know I'm purposely misspelling that. I just want to keep the kind of the length of the syllables as similar as possible. Buzzing. See that? Buzzing. Again, just to highlight that we take a look at this portion over here. We have 3 notes in this beat, but then we only have these 2 notes per beat as indicated by those duples over there. Okay, so I'm just using MusicReader just to kind of indicate with those little rhythm mnemonics how we're going to play that. Okay, so this is kind of a laying out our strategy for these notes. Let me do the same thing if you don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Let's add the text for bumblebee, bumblebee, for the next measure as well. And we're just going to, again, just to be consistent, we go back to our red color over here. Bumblebee, and just have that kind of stamped out there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back to blue and add another text. And buzzing, see that? Buzzing. And you can add the same stamp here again. Buzzing, okay? Again, so because you're going to see that these two measures share the same rhythm. Bumblebee, buzzing, buzzing, bumblebee, buzzing, buzzing. So I'm sorry, we're not actually playing any notes yet in this lesson, but these are some preparatory tools to set us up so that we can kind of flow a little bit faster going forward. Okay, so I'll see you at the next lesson, and we'll actually start putting measures 13 and maybe if we're lucky, measure 14 together. Okay, so I'll see you at the next lesson.